we are, here we are. The Inmotion V12S is about to hit the road once again. Is my sound working? Yes, it is. Great. All right, heading out for a ride a little later in the day. I don't know, 6:45 maybe? And the reason I did that, it was strategic, is because it's been hot and humid as hell. Oh my goodness. And I thought, if I get out later, it'll be better. And yeah, it feels better than having the sun frying on you, but it's still warm, no doubt about that. Earlier in the day, I thought about tackling a range test, but again, the temperature and my motivation did not agree with that plan, so we're just going for a ride to further acclimate ourselves to the V12S. Did I mention this is my first ride with the pads on? Putting the pads on does a couple things. It changes the visual a little bit, so you don't have quite so much of that color on the side of the wheel, so it kind of blocks it off where the color becomes more of an accent color as opposed to the main color, which I visually prefer. And you get the pads on, which hopefully will give you better control of the wheel, which I'm still getting a feel for. I did add a little bit of air to bring this up to 30 psi. It was at like 26, 27. So we will see if I like that change or not. One thing I can tell you very quickly is these pedals and the spikes are significantly grippier than what's on the V9 and the stock NOSFET Aero pedals for that matter. Like I mounted and I needed to move my right foot up a little bit, and I braced my left leg and tried to lift up the right foot, and it was pretty well secured on those pedals. Hard to get off. So if you're looking for increased grip out of your pedals, the V12S has that for sure. My body definitely needs some, I don't know, it needs some adjustments here to acclimate to the physics of the V12S. Having some issues like if I try to brake strong, I get some wobbles going. And when I'm going, I don't know, over 20, I'm feeling a little bit of it oscillations setting in, which doesn't make me feel good, because it's like, at least with me, like once you start feeling wobbles on a wheel, then it's like I don't know, it's mentally or whatever. So that's why I need to just keep rolling here and wait till my body relaxes. Shake this feeling, because I don't like it. Well, sometimes like with wobbling, simply carving is a way to get away from it, which I do know, and maybe I just forget sometimes. But still, riding straight ahead, I don't want to have a sense that I'm on the edge of wobbles, because it just doesn't feel good to my 57-year-old body. And I still haven't gotten an opportunity to do this, but I do want to do a side-by-side comparison with the V12S with various wheels. I saw a picture, I think someone had it next to a V13, 22-inch V13, and unless it was just a camera angle, it looked pretty much identical in height to a V13, which surprised me. I mean, I knew right away that this was a high wheel for, hi bunny, it's okay. A high wheel for a 16-inch wheel, highest wheel probably ever, it's 16 inches. But I didn't realize it was quite that high. That's interesting, right? Have not tweaked the suspension at all, but it, out of the box settings, I think I could probably tweak it a little bit, but out of the box it feels really, really good. Feels better out of the box than the NOSFET Aero did to me. And the NOSFET Aero felt pretty good, so that is a good thing when it comes to the suspension on the V12S. So the main catchphrase for the V12S is where comfort meets style, or style meets comfort, one of those two. I'll put the correct one on the screen. Yeah, I mean, it is, from all angles, it's a good looking wheel, right? And this touch screen is fantastic. It's very forward facing, so it's easier to look down and see the speed. The one negative, and I don't know how negative a thing it is, but if you look down, like if you're like to look down and just verify that a wheel is rolling true or whatever, I can't see the tire at all. It's a combination of the angle of the nose and the fact that it's only a 16-inch tire, I believe. So like you look down and you cannot see your tire whatsoever. Is it a big deal? No. Is it different than most wheels that I've ridden? Yes. All right, I might just keep looping this. This is like a 2-mile circle here. Just keep looping it until things feel more in alignment. The braking wobble thing, I don't know. I don't know that I can get away from that. I've heard other reviewers talk about that as well. Better riders than me, so I don't know, that might just be a thing. But you know, even if it is a thing, with proper pad placement and technique, you can minimize that as well. You just have to make sure that you are clamping down on the wheel as you're leaning back strongly. So how does the V12S look rolling down the street? You tell me. Because I can't see it. I guess I don't want to be like NASCAR and just do a series of left turns, so I guess I will turn around here and go, let's see, right now I'm going counterclockwise, so I'll turn around and I will go clockwise just to do acclimation on both sides. I mentioned earlier, they are grippy. The studs that they have in here are grippy for sure. And it's basically, it almost reminds me like they took a V9 pedal and reinforced it and then added like almost pedal inserts, sort of. Is that what you would call them? Or wedges or whatever on the top? Matching the body color. Yeah, they are grippy. They feel like they might be on the high side. Again, side by side comparisons with other wheels will kind of give me more of a feel for that. But it feels like I'm riding a little bit high. In that case, it might be nicer if you had an adjustability for the pedal height. It's always nice to give riders that option. But the pedals themselves, they're big, they're comfortable, and like I said, grippy. Probably part of the issue I have with them feeling so grippy is the sneakers I have on. These are like trail hiking sneakers, so they have kind of an aggressive sole to them. So there's lots of openings for the spikes to get stuck on, as opposed to if I was using a more flat-soled shoe, I would probably not have as much of an issue there. So part of this could be my choice of footwear. So maybe my next ride I will wear like my old worn-out pair of pickleball shoes, which do have a much flatter sole, so I can compare. And why am I over here on the sidewalk? This is annoying. So according to the onboard instrumentation, aka the display, I've gone roughly 6 miles and I'm at like 81% battery. I did fully charge this with the huge V12S charger, which does charge quite quickly. They say that if you're using just one charger, you can go fill it from empty in 4 hours. If you use both available 84-volt charge ports and 2 chargers, you can fully charge the wheel in 2 hours, which is pretty good. Meaning the wheel can be charged at 20 amps because you would be pushing right around 20 amps to do that. So very robust for 84-volt wheel. The capacity of 84-volt platforms has significantly increased since they were first introduced. That's for sure. I neglected to mention happy 4th of July, belated. Today's the day after the 4th. Today's July 5th. Hope you had a great 4th of July. Mine was good. Really good. Good time, good company, no complaints. Hope your 4th of July was good as well. Okay, just did another turnaround. We're gonna head towards the greenway now. The small greenway, not the big one. Get some more mileage in here. My goal is to, I don't know, it'd be nice to get 20 miles in here, 20 miles of riding time in. Let my body go through that magical process of acclimating to a new wheel. Some wheels that process is near instantaneous, some wheels it takes time. The Inmotion V13 is another great example of that. At least I could not just hop on that wheel and go because it just felt different. The same thing with the 9-bot Z10, that was another acclimation required wheel. The V12S is not to that degree, but at least for me, yeah, there is some acclimation required. Well, the V12S, at least based from my seat of the pants experience here, very quiet wheel. That was one of the comments I had about the V9. Combination of the tire and just the motor itself, it's very, very quiet. You will not get any noise complaints from anyone riding by them on a V12S. I can pretty much guarantee it. Unless you use the Bluetooth speakers, of course. Now in the greenway, still carving. I see 10 miles. Oh wait, I must have read that battery wrong. What was I? Okay. It says 80% battery. How can that be? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop and take a look at that. That's interesting. I mean, it's possible I read it wrong. Lord knows I make mistakes. Let me see. Okay, I did indeed make a mistake. When I glanced down, I looked at this number, and I thought that was the battery percentage. It's not. That's the battery voltage, 81 volts. I'm actually at 80% battery at 10 miles. Okay, we're doing much better than I thought. That's great. Because that would project out to 50 miles of range. So yeah, that's a lot better than 30. Got a notice on our neighborhood Facebook group that they pulled a gator out of this little canal here a couple days ago. Not that big, but an adult, for sure, an adult. Just another day in Florida. It is definitely cooler out. This was probably a good decision to do this later in the day. So if I'm gonna do a range test, I need to do it either late in the day or early in the day. Looks like we have a sprinkler going awry there. Let's see, is my ass wet? No, my ass is not wet. Feels good. And the hydraulic suspension does a good job of handling the transitions here. Sidewalk to roadway and back, like this, and this. Briefly in the bike lane it's on a 3-lane road, it's only 2. And there's not a whole lot of traffic right now, so I don't feel too bad about it. Got to get at least a little bit of open road feedback here. I think part of the issues that I have riding is that I don't think my riding related muscles are all that strong anymore. Just because I don't ride as much as I used to. You know, it used to be a multiple times thing a week, and now it definitely is not. So a lot of this is a me problem, which I openly acknowledge. But every time I do ride, I feel good about it. Feel good about it. I run along here at higher speeds on a little bit more open roadway. It feels good. Still working the slight carve in, but yeah, it feels good. Okay, it's getting close to sunset. Turning my light on. The nice bright light on the V12S, and yeah, I'm trying to get right around 20 miles. I have like 4 miles, less than 4 miles to go now to get to that goal. So see if I can get a nice even 20-mile ride out of here, and I'll give you my feedback when I do. Not sure how well that shows up on the GoPro, but got some beautiful backlit clouds from the sunset in the distance. Beautiful. Okay, got 18 miles on the odometer here. I think by the time we get back, we will be right around 20. But I'll let you know. I've noticed now, even after 20 miles on the wheel, I'm getting less wobble issues when braking. So yeah, it's just kind of an uncomfortable period you got to push your body through to get used to the physics of certain wheels. Okay, we are back. Odometer is reading 20 miles exactly, and the battery level is showing 55% at 76 volts. So that's not too shabby. That means getting 40 miles would be pretty plausible on the wheel. Looking at the ride stats here, you can look at them with me, I guess. When you swipe over to the secondary screen, you can see, oops, it only stays there temporarily though. 29 miles an hour, top speed, 19 average, 104 port temp. I love this screen, man. Love this screen. So of course you can't transpose those numbers and say that's your range test, saying, okay, well I got over half battery left and I got 20 miles. That means I can get 40 miles. That is plausible, but it's not an actual range test until you actually do the range, because it's not uncommon for battery levels to go down quicker as a pack discharges. So we will put that to its test, but not today. Good ride. It started out a little shaky, got better as I got some more miles on the wheel and on my body. And I'm looking forward to doing a lot more testing on the wheel. It is a quality product for sure, and I hope to bear that out through further testing. So if you found this video interesting, please think about giving it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're going to subscribe, hit the notify bell is over there somewhere. Feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below. If you made it to the end of this video, please let me know that you did so by putting in the comments hashtag V12S20 for a 20-mile ride. And also, if you are interested in purchasing this wheel or V9, or I think any Inmotion wheel actually, I have an affiliate link in the description below. It should be the first thing in the description below. And there's a code in there that you can use as well, DUFF. If you use that at checkout, it gives you an extra $50 off the price. So in the case of like a V9 right now, which is $1,099, you can actually get it for $1,049, which I think is a fantastic value. So anyways, that's all I have for now. I hope you guys have a great weekend, what's left of it, and look for more V12S content coming soon. That's all I have for now. Till next time, Duffman out.
Thank you.